video 2 of the day. I'm making just a random vlog video. But sometimes being a Christian, how you could pray that God gives you favor and stuff like that, you know, especially since, you know, my brother just passed away this Tuesday. I just feel like, you know, it's like, God, you pray for favor, but I feel like it never comes. Like, or just it does some people, but it just doesn't feel like it. Even though I know that I'm blessed in my life. Like, for instance, yeah, I had a healthy boy. Thank goodness nothing happened to him during the pregnancy and after birthing and for me. Except at the end of my pregnancy, I got massive dizzy spells that I couldn't walk straight. I was so crooked, but they couldn't do anything about it because my son was crushing my blood vessels. So that was the only thing, the only negative of the pregnancy, at least. But he's healthy, thank the Lord. He didn't want to latch, so that's stressful. But I thank the Lord I got to be a pumping mom at least, so I'm grateful for that. So he got all the healthy. I thought I heard whistling. Oh, the healthy stuff. It's so strange. Oh, okay. Must have been the dairy. I heard a good whistle. But I just feel like you pray for favor from the God, and I feel like sometimes I'm like, God, I absolutely don't feel like the healing scriptures are not real right now because, like, my brother died. We prayed for him, and he died anyways. So I love God, but right now it's just like my faith is like, whatever. Because I'm like, I love God, but like I said, it's like the healing scriptures didn't work, God. You know, you want to do what you want to do, and you took him to heaven. It's just sad and disappointing. It's just really heartache. It's just unfair because the way my brother died, he died unjust and unlawfully. What I mean by that is, like, they didn't even do anything to help him. They're just like, well, he's going to die at the hospital, and then the house mistreated him, so they pretty much killed my brother. He would have lived long if he lived stay with me and my mom. But my mom didn't have house enough to take care of him on her own because, you know, I got pregnant, and so partially too, I was feeling like it was my fault because I got pregnant and I had to move out, and we had to put my brother in a home, and he dies. A year later, he dies because they killed him over drugging him. Gave him way too much seizure medicine. He was on like 3 different ones. He was shaking so uncontrollably before my brother died, like even months. Like, we seen him in August, and we told him, and even his caseworker, nobody did anything. We told them, can you guys lower the prescription, please? You guys are killing him because. And then my mom regrets not taking him right there, her son back. She said she should have just did anything because now he's dead because of it. But she's just blaming herself, and it really sucks. I blame myself because I got pregnant, and I just wish my brother would have lived with us. Like, I'm upset at God because we're hoping he would live, and me and my mom were going to rent a house. I would have lived with my mom with my son. That would have been great because people you marry into people, but that's still not your family, you know. My mom's my family. My mom's my mom. And Ronnie and me, you know, even if someday we might get married, but our relationship, we're good. Like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and for 6 years, and we had our son right now in the 6th year. Now it's gonna be 7 years in March, and right now it's, what is it, November now? The end of November 2021. And, you know, it's just, but our relationship's complicated. It's like, I don't know if sometimes if it's me or I just get mad at him, you know. In relationships, it's difficult when you just get upset at your partner, when they're frustrated or aggravated. Of course, every relationship, pretty much everything nothing's gonna be perfect in every boyfriend and girlfriend or marriage. It's just, that's reality. Boys and girls are complete opposites, you know, etc., etc. And then everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own sins, definitely. And then it's just, everybody has their own bad habits too. I know my bad habits for sure. Like, I get over carried away, stressing and anxiety and frustrated and aggravated, and sometimes I don't have patience. And even though I prayed the fruit of the Spirit ever since I was little, it doesn't work as a 31-year-old right now. It's like I'm trying to pray that. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. But do I have that? Probably not. I still want to punch people in the face, and they still get on my nerves. Because everybody's just so evil. No one uses their manners. No one's kind. No one's like, oh, thank you, ma'am, or like I am. And no one's just like sweet or fun or even fun. Everybody's just dead. It's like, you guys want to do something? You want to have board game night? That'd be fun. Just like get board games. Not even have to drink alcohol. Just drink soda and eat chips and talk about life and play a board game. And does anybody want to do that? Of course not. Everybody's just dead. I want to do anything. I can't meet anybody fun. I can't meet a friend, anybody, definitely my boyfriend. I love him, but he's a sad sack. Like, he never wants to do shit. He was raised in his family that they don't want to do shit. They work 8 hours a day and then they don't want to do shit. Even on weekends, don't want to do shit. Ronnie would never go to the ocean. Ronnie would just never be like the spirit of the moment, just put gas in the car and just be like, let's just go to the mountains real quick and come back. He's not that kind of person, which I love him, but that makes him a really dull, boring person to me. As my partner, I was hoping for one that's like fun. Let's go get Sonic and sit at the park with the baby and just go do something fun. But does he do that? No. That's why a little bit I'm not as content in my relationship as I wish I could be because of that. Because I'm like, man, I want to live life. I want to have good times. I want to have fun times. Like, life was just nothing but miserable, and it's nothing about stress and money. That's what life is. But you could do little things at least. Like I said, board games. It's like, how easy would it be? Just get some chips, play some board games, have some fun. Just even me and my boyfriend and our son. But will he do that? No, of course not. Will he just like have movie night with us? No, of course not. He's gonna sit in the living room with his parents all day and just sit there all day on his phone, texting God knows I don't know who. That's why sometimes I'm like, I don't know if you're faithful to me or not. That's what I worry about. I'm like, I don't know if you're a cheater or you're gonna be a good, faithful man, because our dads both were cheaters and had cheating moments in their life, and just all men usually do. But like, cheating and having affairs, you know, is totally ungodly. Like, if you're a Christian, you would know better to even do that. But sinners definitely don't know that at all. It's like, you don't say a naked girl's like hot in front of your wife. You're not even supposed to say that at all once you're married or have a girlfriend. Like tough goodies, you know. I was gonna say the S word, but tough, you know. It's like, that's not your girlfriend. That's not who you're gonna get. Sorry, but most likely she doesn't want to go out with you, and most likely anyways. So you got to get over it, and it's like, it is what it is. But yeah, it's definitely hard dating also a sinner, because, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, cheating's okay sometimes, because most men are going to look, of course, but, you know, being a Christian man, they know better that even if I glance, I gotta look away real quick, because I'm married. I need to be faithful like God will want me to, and I need to respect my wife, and I need to show my son especially to be faithful, be a good person, you know. Just because someone's hot, good for them. It's like, that's nice, she's hot, but cool, it doesn't matter. It's like, you have your girlfriend, you go home with her, give her hugs and cuddles and etc. The marriage whole shebang thing, you know. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I just wish that I wish I could be more content. And like, I love him so much too, my little fella. This one, he's my whole world and everything. People don't understand. They're just like, well, he's gonna grab what you feel during the day, which I try to be patient, and it's really difficult because, like I said, he'll just cry for you the whole time, and I'll switch rooms, I'll take him for a walk. Thing is, now I'm starting to drive him around, and it just drives me crazy because he's just gonna still cry all those hours, even though that's what babies do. It's really hard as a mom. It drives you crazy. It's like, I love you so much, but you're driving me crazy right now, just with like hours and hours of crying. It's like, you're okay, I promise you're okay. Just, so this is why mommy bought you so many tons and tons of toys, and then I switch them up. I'll put those away, give them like a couple new ones, put those away, give him new ones, and switch it up, because I say to do that so he's not playing with the same toy over and over again. And most toys are brand new, either from my my baby shower last year, or like a lot of them I got at the thrift store, and some were like brand new, and then others are used, but all you have to do is like sanitize them with Lysol and they're perfectly fine. So that's what I did. And I'm like, see, I have tons of toys and they're perfectly fine. Snowy, no digging right there, babe. That's someone's property. That's rude. We don't do that. See, we're allowed to walk on the canals because they don't own the city owns the canals, but you know, over there, no. That's someone's land. So I teach dogs manners. Don't mess up anybody's property unless it's your own. But anyways, see, I just grew up like with manners and respect, and you know, anybody like that? Is anybody like that in 2021? Absolutely not. No one knows how to use their manners. No one knows how to be respectful. No one knows how to be kind and considerate and compassionate. It's like, do you have any compassion for like suffering animals and kids that are abused and getting molested? Like, people want to ignore that doesn't exist. Women are trafficking children and men, you know, and all we could do is just pray for them. Being a Christian, that's all we can do, you know. And it's like, God, just let this world end. Everybody's just suffering, man. In other foreign countries, they're just starving to death because their country don't want to take care of them. I'm even saying America. They don't even want to take care. They give them a tad of welfare, even in this country, and people are still starving or still abused and everything like that. But all right, let's go. Get away from that. But yeah, like I said, it's just, I'm trying to tell myself, especially now that my brother passed away. It's really hard. I'm really sad without him, of course. I'm trying to take care of my mom. I haven't seen her in a couple of days. I just seen her yesterday for the first time since my brother died Tuesday. Because, you know, she kind of wants to be alone to mourn right now, and I respect that. It's just, she's trying to deal with it her own way. She's trying not to think about him all, because every time she does, of course, cries. Me too. I can't sleep at night right now, because I'll think about him, and then I want to cry. It's just the way he died, too. If he would have died of natural causes, naturally, instead of, you know, people really probably overdrugged my brother, and the hospital that he went to in Stockton, St. Joseph's, they didn't do anything. They're just like, well, he's just gonna die, okay? Even I asked them over and over again, it's like, is there any other options? Like, you guys are not even one option. Can we do anything? Just like anything, like absolutely no options, just because he's handicapped though. But that's what this world, they just see him as a handicapped human being, and they just treat him like crap. Like, oh, he's handicapped, so he's nothing. He's just trash. But a billionaire walks in, with a Ferrari, they'll treat him like royalty and be like, oh, well, whatever he needs because he has money. Which I'm like, he might, if he's Christian, that's great. He's going to heaven with all his money. That's cool. But if he's a sinner, you know, it's like he's going to hell with you, you know? You guys are just, all this, your car, your brand new $1 million car is just going to burn in hell with you. Like, it doesn't even matter. If you're not a real human being that's kind and considerate, and you just want to go to hell and you're going to hell, it's like, oh my gosh. It's the heart that matters, not the person's money, but the world doesn't see it that way. It's like human beings, you know, everybody is a human being. Any color, any rich, poor, everyone's a human being, you know? And it's like they don't, especially handicapped kids like my brother, just weren't treated like human beings is what I'm trying to get at, and absolutely not. But like I said, I'm trying to like learn to be content in life, contentment, you know, it's really just difficult. I'm trying to just focus on, my son's gonna get older, so this crying's gonna be at least a little bit less, at least, instead of every day, all day, him just not knowing what to do. He's almost walking, so he could just hopefully walk and get into things, and still gonna fall a lot more though, so that's gonna be fun. Lord help me with that. But I'm just trying to think of the good times. Me and him can play board games together, color, go to activities, go to parks. No matter what, at least I have my son. I gotta remember that. I have my doggies and I have my mom. And I have my boyfriend too, but like I said, I'm just trying to learn how to be content even in that. I'm like, I love our relationship, but sometimes I'm like, what about if we broke up and it might be better? And what about if we dated other people? What about if we never met? Because sometimes we're so different. Sometimes we don't get along. Sometimes it's frustrating and aggravating. You know, but at the same time, I'm like, other times I feel like we do love each other and it's gonna be okay. Other times I'm just like, we're so different. Or he does things that get on your nerves, even though that's even a husband and wife, they get on your nerves. It's like, why you gotta do this? You do stupid things, just say stupid things, especially say stupid things. Men have a huge, massive problem doing that. It's like, you say the stupidest things. It's like, why did you say that right now? Did you just say that on purpose just to make me mad? I feel like men do that. Thank you for saying something that, you know, is gonna make me mad. Like, I pray to God my son don't do that. I gotta teach him not to do that when he has a girlfriend. It's like, don't compliment other girls around your girlfriend. That's just terrible. That's horrible. Unless it was your sister, but I plan on not having no other kids. But, you know, cool for them. I'm like, I don't care. If she's a hoochie mama by herself, cool for that girl. You respect your girlfriend and tell her that she's gorgeous and you're only one and she's everything to you. You don't need to be texting other girls and looking for other girls and their hoochie mama stuff. It's like even the Bible calls them prostitutes. It's like no matter what, she's showing her business. She's a prostitute. Even if she's not selling herself, she pretty much is, because all she's doing is trying to get likes on Instagram. So she's a prostitute. She's prostituting for likes, not even money. That's no different than a girl prostituting, a tweaker, prostituting herself for money just for drugs. That girl's the same thing. She's prostituting her body for likes. That's even more dumb. Well, they're both dumb, the drugs and the money, and one's just to get likes. Oh, I just want to be liked and have millions of followers and just show my business. And the Lord have mercy on your soul, because when you get to heaven, you're like, oh God, I love showing my body that you gave me off to the world and getting all the men's attention and husbands and boyfriends having affairs because I led them that way. showing my body off, you know. Oh, this world is like crazy. This world is really crazy. But I'm trying to learn to be content, and I gotta focus definitely on Him. Lord, help me. Number one, God. But like I said, my faith is iffy right now since my brother passed. I'm trying to believe in you, God. Like, things are gonna be okay. It's just hard and difficult, and it's like, God, just help me have faith again. You took my brother for a reason, like a handicapped, beautiful human soul and human being, and you just took him. And my mom's broken. My mom will always be, you know, halfway brokenhearted and halfway alive now. Losing her own son, losing my brother is just another. This one's like the hugest though. I had all my family members pass away already. I had cousin after cousin, aunts after aunts, and uncles. Most of my family, the Travis, Stiegel, just all of my family. Because we were originally, we're Travis Stiegels, and you know how families have different names, last names sometimes. But yeah, we all like pretty much died off, man. Like I said, all I ever wanted in my life was a close family. Do I have that? Still not yet. I have Junior, but he'll get there. So I gotta remember that. It's like, someday, sweetheart, you're gonna play with your son. He's gonna be everything. I'll try to take him to events, live the best life. And if God knows that me and Ronnie are meant to be together, then we'll get there better-ish. Hopefully less aggravating, even though we won't ever still be perfect. I know that, but it's still hopefully a bit better than it is. It's great. Like I said, we had fun shopping today. It's just, you know, we always get on each other's nerves. It's just life. But yeah, so that's my little fella, by the way. He took a nap in the car, huh, baby? I love you. Mommy loves you with all her heart. You better use my gumpies every day. And you're 10 months now. And you gumpies. Your uncle passed away, Terry. Mama and Auntie. Wait, sorry. I said Auntie. That's your grandma, Francine. She's just sad. Yeah. But she's gonna be okay, huh, Rodney? Yeah? I love you, Rodney, with all Mama's heart. Jesus always bless you, baby. With house, and you be a good man when you get older. You promise? Okay? Yeah, I love you. One day at a time. God help me have faith. And I love my Snow White and Stella. They're my whole world too, these dogs. The doofuses? Yes. But do I love them? Yeah. Jesus help my mama. That's all I can say right now with concerning my brother. Sad face.